Billionaire pretends to be sick to test his family. Will they care? The heart monitor beeped erratically. Its jagged green line, the only sign of life in the sterile hospital room. Victor Langdon, the billionaire tycoon known for his ruthless business deals and icy demeanor, lay motionless beneath the crisp white sheets, his face pale, his breathing shallow. A doctor in a white coat stepped forward, his voice grave. "I'm afraid. It's worse than we thought. He may not have much time left." The words hung in the air, heavy with finality, but behind Victor's closed eyelids, a calculated mind was at work. Because Victor wasn't dying, he wasn't even sick. This was all a test. If I were gone tomorrow, would they even care? Victor had asked himself that question 100 times. Now, he would get his answer, because in just 72 hours, the truth would unravel, and the people closest to him would reveal whether they loved him or his money. Victor Langdon had built an empire from nothing. Hotels, tech companies, private islands, he owned them all. But at 68, he had no one to trust. His first wife had divorced him, his second had passed away, and his 3 children, Daniel, the ambitious heir, Evelyn, the socialite, and Jason, the rebellious youngest, seemed more interested in their trust funds than their father. Then came the final straw. A whispered conversation overheard at his last birthday party. "Once the old man's gone, we'll finally get what's ours." Victor needed to know, was he just a paycheck to them? That night, Victor called his personal physician, the only man he trusted. "I need you to make it look real," he ordered. Within hours, news broke. Billionaire Victor Langdon hospitalized, critical condition. The game had begun. Daniel arrived first, already discussing board meetings and succession plans with the family lawyer. Evelyn came next, tearful, but more concerned about how the press would portray her grief. Jason didn't come at all. Then there was Victor's younger sister Clara, the only one who held his hand, and whispered, "Don't leave me." Victor watched it all through hidden cameras, his heart hardening with every calculated sob, every hushed argument over his will. Then Jason burst into the room, disheveled and furious. "Stop the act, Dad, I know you're faking." Victor's breath hitched. "How?" Jason tossed a file on the bed, Victor's own medical records untouched. "You were never sick. This was just another one of your twisted games." The room fell silent. The others stared in shock. Victor sat up slowly, his mask slipping. "And yet, none of you proved me wrong." The fallout was brutal. Daniel accused Victor of manipulation. Evelyn screamed about betrayal. Only Clara looked at him with sadness. "You push them away first. You never let them love you." For the first time in decades, Victor Langdon felt something unfamiliar. Regret. Victor called a family meeting. No lawyers, no cameras, just the truth. "I wanted to see if you cared, but maybe I never gave you a reason to." A heavy silence followed. Then Jason spoke. "We're not the only one who failed this test, Dad." Months later, Victor sat at the head of a quieter dinner table. Daniel running the company, Evelyn starting a charity, Jason finally coming home. No grand apologies, no sudden miracles, just small steps. Because love, Victor realized, wasn't something you tested. It was something you earned. If this story touched you, hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.